Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tang Hao with Asia Global Selling, and I'm very excited to welcome you to today's Leadership Dialogue with Cindy and Region. Cindy is VP of Amazon and Head of Asia Global Selling, responsible for the overall business strategy and development of Amazon Global Selling in Asia Pacific. With years of strategic management experience in technology, especially e-commerce and mobile cloud services. And Region is VP of Amazon, leading Amazon devices, manufacturing, and R&D teams in the Asia Pacific region. He has more than 25 years of expertise in the new product development and introduction, product operations and procurement, and supply chain management. Welcome, Cindy and Region.
Thank you, Tang Hao.
Hey, thanks, Tang Hao, for the introduction.
Thanks, Cindy and Region. As you may be aware, the theme of IWD 2023 is Embrace Equity. Equity is the fairness of access, opportunity, and advancement for all. Our topic today is digital economy and women empowerment. Digitalization is driving growth and value creation across all industries and reshaping markets and business models. The World Economic Forum predicts that in the next decade, 70% of the new economic value will be driven by digitally enabled technologies. So the first question is, for both of you, how would you comment on the role of digital economy and digital transformation in driving equity?
Thanks, Hao, for the question. First, I think driving equity in this context is about creating an environment where we not only identify and eliminate barriers and biases, but we also proactively encourage full participation from people with all backgrounds. And how we do this is by providing great opportunities equally for all groups, and of course, including women. At Amazon, we're committed to supporting SMEs and entrepreneurs who want to build their businesses by being sellers on Amazon. And for Amazon Global Selling, our mission is to help local businesses from any country, from any background, to build successful businesses by selling local products on Amazon stores in close to 20 countries. Now, going back to your question on how digital economy and digital transformation drives equity, I think with the advancements in technology and information, there are now new foundations and spaces, as well as lower threshold and barriers for people of any background to start their own businesses. I think a good illustration of this trend in action is the very rapid development of cross-border e-commerce in recent years. Cross-border e-commerce has been growing faster than traditional exports and has become a very important new channel to drive economic growth for many countries. And this rapid growth has been in large part driven by technology and digitization of the supply chain. It leverages technology and information transparency that comes from having access to near real-time data, and this makes the value chain a lot more efficient. And what I think is very important to note is that this digitization of the value chain has really increased equity in the global trade industry. Through cross-border e-commerce, businesses and sellers of all backgrounds have equal access to technology and data. So this really opens up equal opportunities for anyone who have great products to sell that meet customers' demands. And so riding on this trend, over the past few years, Amazon Global Selling has enabled technologies and products that any seller around the world with any background can access to launch and build cross-border e-commerce businesses. And they can reach global customers and even to build global brands. I think this is really unthinkable in the past without technology and digitization. And of course, women are critical participants and contributors in this transformation. In our business, we have many women-owned businesses that have brought great products made in Asia to Amazon's customers around the world.
Thank you, Cindy. Hi, Region. How would you comment on this question?
Each time the progress of technology would create more equal opportunities for people to seek development. And you know, in Amazon, we are riding on that path and trying to bring that access to that technology in a better way. For example, we are busy with a satellite project which will bring digital tools closer, the internet also closer to populations which at this moment don't have access to the digital platforms. And as such, technology is that great equalizer with the development of these technologies, the tools and media commonly used by people will become more convenient and more efficient, and various types of information and various novel ideas will become easily available whenever, wherever. I think that's the most important, is to ease the access to these technologies. And in that sense, technology has allowed more people from different regions to know what are their options, provided a broader platform to allow them to grow in terms of pursuing equity. The digital economy and digital transformation has the potential to play a significant role in driving equity by creating opportunities for economic growth and improving access through education, healthcare, and other services. For example, online learning platforms, telemedicine services can help bridge the gap for people who live in rural or remote areas, or who may not have had access to traditional education or health care services in the past. At the same time, we need more women coming forward and participating in tech. People of different genders and backgrounds equally participating in tech roles, bringing different perspectives, can help us close the skill gaps and boost performance as well as customer experience.
Thanks, Regine and Cindy. Yes, today the information gap between people from different regions and of different backgrounds has been effectively eliminated with the development of digitalization. The next question is for Cindy. So Cindy, we know it is important to help bridge the digital gender divide and help support the participation of women in the digital economy. Could you please share with us a successful story of women-owned business on how selling their products on Amazon has helped their brands grow and expand?
Amazon did a research a couple of years ago, and it showed that among all Amazon sellers, around 40% of the businesses were owned by women. And as I mentioned previously, the digitalization of global supply chain through cross-border e-commerce has really opened up more opportunities and equally for all people groups. And this means women now have more and more opportunities to launch their own successful businesses and can really pursue their dreams, be it to develop great products and share them with the customers around the world, or to achieve economic independence, or even launch emerging global brands. A case in point is that on Amazon seller business, we see many successful women-led businesses who bring innovative products that bring unique value to the customers. For example, often we see women entrepreneurs creating products that focus on addressing women customers' specific needs. And I would like to share a story of a woman entrepreneur from Asia who became a seller on Amazon and launched her own baby camera brand. The founder of this brand experienced postpartum depression after giving birth to her baby. She was very fearful that her baby may get suffocated, and this anxiety kept her up many nights. Having gone through this painful experience, she wanted to develop products to help other mothers alleviate this fear. And so she decided to start a team with her husband to develop baby camera products. After rounds of product design and development, she successfully launched a brand on Amazon as a seller, and now her products are available in many countries through Amazon. And for her, the most exciting thing about starting this business was to help other mothers who face similar challenges. And her products received many positive comments and appreciation from other women who face similar challenges. So going forward, she hopes to continue promoting her products to the world, and she feels she's getting closer and closer to her dream of making the world's #1 baby camera brand. On Amazon, and every day we see many, many more inspirational success stories like this one from strong women around the world who've launched their own businesses on Amazon and have achieved great success. And I really think that they are an inspiration to all of us.
Thank you, Cindy. This is an amazing story, and greater inclusion of women in the digital economy and increased diversity definitely adds immense value to the economic world. And the technology sector is no different. The next question is for Regine. It is widely believed that invention arising out of diverse teams are more valuable with higher impact. Could you please share with us why equal participation in tech roles is important?
Yeah, sure. I think it's a great question. You know, as you said, research has shown that gender diversity in the workplace can lead to improved productivity, better decision-making, and increased profitability. This is because diverse teams are more likely to consider a wider range of viewpoints and ideas, leading to more effective problem-solving and decision-making. Diversity is increasingly valued. Increasing the number of women in tech can also help to create a more inclusive and welcoming culture within the industry. And that will ultimately lead to a more diverse, innovative, and successful technology industry. As we can see, we have many strong women leaders at tech companies. Let me give you a little bit of basics. As an electrical engineer, one of the first hard lessons I learned is that I don't design products for myself. I design them on behalf of my customer. So at Amazon, having these diverse teams will help us to build these better devices which are targeted to a broader audience of customers, which in the past we sometimes forgot. It's also an important reason that we have built such a great company with diverse viewpoints and strong vitality. Our customers come from every corner of the world and cover all age groups. They live in places with different urbanization levels, different languages, customs and cultural habits, different incomes, and a diverse understanding of technology. Our customer obsession principle makes it necessary for us to build a diverse team to offer these smart products and services we build for our customers around the world. Let me give you a very, very simple example. As our women engineers usually pay a lot of attention to details. So in this example, one of our female engineers touched the device and she was like, this doesn't feel right. If I hold it in one hand for an extended period of time, it doesn't have a pleasant feeling. There's some sharp edge. She didn't know exactly what it was, but she didn't feel comfortable with it. So she went back to the team and explained what she felt. And she pushed and asked the engineers to look again and add a possibility to make it softer, to smoothen the sharp edge design. And, you know, although this is a detail, it really changed the behavior and also the way we think. But also it makes a much more acceptable or more comfortable and enjoyable product for a wider range of people. We really need people with different gender and background to join us to innovate together and better together. So in Devices and Services Asia, we have a Women in Tech program aiming to develop women engineers and technology leaders.
Thanks, Regine, for sharing the story from the tech perspective. Today, society has evolved for the better in terms of diversity, equity, and inclusion. As we are recovering from the pandemic, how can we leverage this opportunity to best position for a new year?
Well, first, I think the best way to foresee the future is to create it. And so for Amazon, our focus will be to continue leveraging technology as equalizer and enablers to create opportunities for all groups from varying diverse backgrounds. And of course, this includes empowering women to launch their seller business through Amazon Global Selling. Empowering women and supporting their business ambitions is, I think, very important work for all of us. Women-owned businesses are key contributors to maximizing our country's economic and social potentials. And we've seen that the success of their businesses really fuels our collective growth and success. We also see that women-led businesses often create more and more opportunities for other women, which is an incredible way to give back to the community and foster women empowerment. And while I think we are making some progress in driving equity, I still think that there are a lot more work that needs to be done with our collective efforts, from enabling financial and emotional independence to breaking gender biases in business and social environments, and to fostering more and more opportunities for other women in the communities. And so at Amazon, we're committed to continuing offering equal opportunities for all sellers to help them unleash their entrepreneurial potential, regardless of gender and background. And our specific action from Amazon Global Selling's point of view will be around 3 key pillars. First, we will continue to leverage Amazon's global infrastructure and technology to provide more and more tools and products that makes it easier for sellers, including women entrepreneurs, to launch their business on Amazon. Second, we're going to continue providing localized support to entrepreneurs across Asian countries who want to launch their export e-commerce business on Amazon. And this may include consulting support to help and guide businesses on launching and operating their business. It may also include seller education and e-commerce talent incubation programs in which we partner with local governments and schools to train more and more e-commerce professionals, including women. And third, we'll continue to leverage data and technology to bridge customer demand with sellers' product design and development. So, for example, we'll leverage our data to surface specific needs that women customers around the world have to sellers from anywhere in the world, including women entrepreneurs who may be best positioned as regions to address women customers' unique needs. So just to summarize, we've been very impressed with women entrepreneurs' resilience through many challenges as they try to create a better future for themselves and for other women in society. And we see many examples alone just on Amazon. And by celebrating the resilience of women entrepreneurs and showcasing their success stories, we hope that their experiences will resonate and inspire other women to reach their full potentials.
Thank you, Cindy. Hi, Regent, how would you comment on this?
Well, I think as we are recovering from the pandemic, we have to take this opportunity, and we can take this opportunity to think about how we want to shape our society going forward with the technology by providing more access to digital skills and leadership enablement to bridge the gender gap and digital divide. It's really important as our vision is to make customers' life easier, using ambient intelligence that are easy to use, helpful, and always, for example, in reach with our voice. At Amazon Devices and Services, the future world being envisioned and designed with, for example, automotive software programs, IoT-enabled smart home scenarios, or even a household robot, which you can ask or with a simple touch, do some tasks for you in a matter of seconds. So as such, we build these technologies that works behind the scenes on customers' behalf, so we can focus, or they can focus on the there and here and now, and the people and experiences that matter the most of them. Technologies that are really innovative are designed to solve actual problems. Such innovations can promote economic growth and increase productivity. It can also make the impossible possible to let people really benefit from new technologies. And to do this, we need to have a diverse team. So as such, I really encourage people on the line to join us to make these customer experiences, these products, which are making a difference in people's life. So I would just say welcome.
Thank you for your time, Cindy and Regent. Hope with today's session, we all had some tangible takeaways. Before we wrap up, I hope everyone think about one thing we can do to make this a much diversified, inclusive, and collaborative world with our collective efforts. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks.